Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekly love reading for this week of January 8th to the 14th. Stick around towards the end, Leo. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. So let's get started and into it and see what the overall energy is for you for love. We have self-respect. And we have, sexuality. Okay. She kind of needs to be hidden a little bit, this lady. Let's switch them. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, hopefully it's okay. All right. So first thing I'm hearing is that I feel like for a lot of you, you're finding yourself in a position of not really wanting to be in love just to have a good time. I kind of feel like your energy is in the wheelhouse of like, yeah, it's always fine and dandy to have someone be attracted to me or think that I'm beautiful or think that I'm handsome. But at the end of the day, if they do not respect me, then what's the point? So I feel like for a lot of you, you may find yourself in this contemplative mode here. I feel like because you do have self-respect and sexuality, high energy of somebody wanting to get closer to you in the physical, in the intimate sector. Let's see what your theme cards are also saying. You have offer. We have cycles and reinvention. Yeah. So I feel two different things here. I definitely feel right away that you are definitely in a position of wanting to make sure that you're in loving connections or you experience people out of a sense of respect for who you are, not necessarily what you can do for them in the department of making them feel, satisfied per se, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, you have gone through reinventions. You have gone through metamorphosis energy. You're not necessarily here for a good time. It's like, I'm here to be respected now. It's like people that try to put it on heavy to you with like flirtation and strong sexual advances, I don't really feel are going to get very far. Maybe back in the day, you were phaseable to those types of energies, but doesn't really look like any longer. Now, I feel like for some of you, I told you it's one or two things here. I feel like for some of you, you may receive an offer from someone that you specifically don't feel like respects you and just wants to be intimate. With the energy of reinvention, I feel like this person may try to indicate that they are different now. But let's get what the tarot theme cards out, and I'll let you know on what I see with the intentions of this person. So first card out is we have the Tower on offer. So I definitely feel like whatever type of offer or whatever is coming in or whatever this person is saying towards you is definitely going to take you by surprise for sure. I kind of get that. I feel like somebody may just put it on you out of nowhere and it doesn't necessarily feel like something you were expecting. Let's see. We have nurture with the Empress, male or female. There it is. You can make me an offer. You can tell me how amazing I am, but do you actually respect me to the core? That's the cycle you're in now. And love needs to match it. And you have sadness and isolation to the Three of Swords. Okay. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you Leos, there could be an exposure of someone around you that you're like, oh, okay, so you just wanted intimacy. Got it. I would be weary of this offer, honestly, because of the way the energy is coming through. I do feel like if your intuition is telling you I'm feeling off, or I feel like this person's coming on too hot, too heavy. You may end up hurt at the end of this one. Let's see. At the Tower, we have the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely going to get some surprising attention this week. On the Empress, we have the Chariot. And on the Three of Swords, we have the Emperor. Yeah. So, you know what's interesting? You know how I just said that sentence, that this one might end up in hurt for you? I don't actually feel like you will allow it to get to that point any longer, because with the Emperor clarifying that Three of Swords to reinvention, you don't really care anymore. You're kind of like, okay, well, if you come around and you want intimacy and then you end up not talking to me for a month or 2 months, then that's my own fault of letting you in. It's like you know better now, or you know to either wait a little bit longer, or you know to make somebody put in a little bit more effort now. It's like there's something about the person you are today that knows almost like not to fall for the sweet, kind, silver-tongued people, that they sure know the best things to say, but when it comes to actually doing things, they end up short. But when it has to do with their own satisfaction, they're all about it. So I feel like for some of you, you may be in a position where you feel slightly let down. I don't feel like you're going to be that let down. Some of you, yes. Some of you, no. It depends on how, like, where your vibe is at the moment. But honestly, I feel like somebody's coming in and they want to get closer and they want to be intimate with you. But it doesn't necessarily look like they are 100% stepping up to the plate to actually match with you. So it looks like it's a specific personal reading type of energy, to where it looks like Spirit is trying whatever way that they can try to warn you of this individual. So I'm feeling like this is very much for people who are single or in separation. If you feel like your person always just tries to use intimacy to make things better and they don't talk about things and they don't compromise things with you, that definitely could be what happens this week. It looks like somebody has an emphasis on intimacy, but nothing else. So let's clarify this. And honestly, this whole reading would have been different if the Three of Swords wasn't here, but the Three of Swords is here. And I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you that, oh my gosh, this person has the greatest intentions ever. Let's see. Six of Wands to the Five of Cups. So yeah, Spirit is indicating that this attention might feel good for a moment, but it might ultimately let you down in the future. On the Chariot, we have the High Priestess. That's what I mean. I feel like you're different now. You're a totally different person now. You're not that easily susceptible. What's the word I'm looking for? Susceptible? Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. You're not so easily phased, or it's like maybe 5 years ago, if somebody called you beautiful, you were like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And now someone calls you beautiful and you're just like, thanks. I ain't gonna let it give me a big head, because all the other times I let that give me a big head, it let me down. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're really reading between the lines of what people are saying or what the specific offer is indicating, because it is going to surprise you. But I also do feel like it might come from a person that you already are aware that they're like this. Why is the Emperor here? We have the Moon. Yeah, this person's intentions are hidden from you. They definitely want to have fun. They definitely want to make it seem like they're the one. But when it comes to actually playing it out in the physical, I don't necessarily feel like this person is ready to step up just yet. They're ready to let you know that they're interested in you. They're ready to let you know that they want to come back in. They're ready to flirt with you and lay it on you hot and heavy, but they're not ready to make those full offers. So let's see. Your possible challenge this week is the Queen of Wands. So your challenge could be that you are attracted to this person, and some of you may have a difficulty with feeding that part of you or not feeding that part of you. Your advice is the Five of Swords, so your advice is to not waste your time on this at all. And that's probably why self-respect was your first card out. So Spirit is indicating that you definitely have somebody coming your way or somebody reaching out to you, and they want you to know, as much as they make it seem like they do, I don't think this person actually respects you as an individual and as a person. And the outcome is the King of Cups. There's somebody better. There's somebody who is emotionally available, who is committed, who doesn't just want what they can have from you. They are willing to give back. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, whoever this person is, it does look like you do or did see them as your divine counterpart. So I do feel like for some of you, your vision is being reinvented to where you may have thought someone was the one, and now your newly reinvented self sees that possibly you had somebody way too high up on a pedestal than they deserved to be. And if you didn't know yet, you'll know this week. So, sorry, not every reading is going to be sunshine, fairies, and amazing offers. You know, offers come in a lot of the times, but they're not always positive. They're not always great experiences, but it looks like whatever experience this is or whatever type of person this is, I feel like they will help you realize how much you more do respect yourself. I almost feel like for some of you, you may actually be in a relationship or be interested in someone else, and you have a tempting person trying to come in to mess with you. I randomly just heard that. Because I definitely feel like for some of you, you may already have an interest on like a good type of person, or you may already be dating someone, and then you have James from 2 years ago talking about, oh my gosh, Leo, you look so good in your new picture. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm interested in my good fellow over here. You know, it's something like that. Others of you, doesn't even have to be that there's anybody around you. This person can come in without any external clearance of other people. But let's clarify your challenge, advice, and outcome. Queen of Wands with a Two of Cups. Yay. So your challenge is that you do feel connected to this person, and you do also feel attracted towards this person. But it looks like this individual is not good for you. So, you know, a lot of the times that is a big challenge where we have to reflect on a why do we feel attracted to certain people that are not good for us? What inside of us needs to change or heal so that we do not feel those temptations? So it does look like it could be slightly difficult because you do feel connected to this person, or you did. Your advice is the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh, do not trust this person. This is not a good combination at all. I thought you were going to get like something maybe a little bit more positive with the advice. Your advice is to avoid this person like the plague, y'all. Avoid this person like the plague. I don't care what they say to you. I don't care how good they look. With the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords as your advice? Ooh. I think some of you, now that I'm getting this, and the fact that the surprising offer is in the first position of this weekly, some of you have already gotten this offer, and I'm here to confirm it for you. On the King of Cups. Ooh, hold on, let me clarify. Nine of Pentacles, yep. Separate yourself from this person. Better, more emotional, availability, stability. Actually, people who tell the truth will be attracted towards you. Because I almost feel like you have like a lingering attracted person. And, I mean, I can't believe you got the Seven of Swords on the Five of Swords. You know what? I think some of you, this, ooh. Let me tell you what I'm hearing. I feel like this offer might come in. Some of you may actually, not respond. I feel like for some of you, this could have already happened for some of you because I actually see it happening as a movie in my head instead of actually like a real life thing I'm seeing. It's almost like it's on a screen. But I almost feel for some of you, this could be a prediction for the week, or this could have been what Spirit's trying to let you know in this reading, that I feel like for some of you, this person did offer you something. Or they did reach out to you, you did respond, and then they didn't answer you back. And they just wanted to know that they still had access to you. Your best bet would have been to not respond at all. Your best bet would be to not respond at all in the future. So if that has already happened to you here, because this combination gives it to me, I would say to just take this as a learning lesson, you know, don't get too down on it. And just not respond in the future if it happens again. Because I do feel like for some of you, you will be very tempted to respond. If not, yes, you will respond. And they're just going to leave you hanging. It looks like they're just going to keep you lingering. I don't even think they're following through with whatever offer they're giving. No matter if it's even to be intimate or not, it's almost like they just wanted to feel out the vibes, or they just want to feel out the vibes to make sure that just in case they do want to be intimate, they know they still have you as an option. Don't answer. Your advice is to, like I said, to avoid this person like the plague. So this is a very, very specific reading. I feel like there is someone on this channel, or maybe a very small handful, that needs to hear this. If it's a bigger handful, then it could just be a collective theme of what's happening right now with some energies. But keep on keeping on. This person ain't worth it. I'm telling you. There's a better person out there. Specifically, someone who is emotionally available. This person is not emotionally available. This person so annoyingly presents themselves as an emperor too, or an empress. So, okay. All right. So I see more now why they gave you this as a message, strongest for this week. Because if this is male or female, whether you feel like they're the empress or the emperor, or whatever gender you want to roll them to, they make it seem like they are that person when they're really not. Like they're not really the emperor, but they present themselves like they are. They're not really the empress, but they present themselves like they are. Well, you know, sometimes, well, all the time I'm honest with you, but sometimes the readings are just strong indication of warnings, you know, like, or just be careful, or don't let yourself get too down. Those types of guidance messages. So let's move on to the second half of this reading, because I was waiting for something positive to come in here, and the only positivity you got more or less was in the outcome, because it looks like your positive outcome is avoiding this person. So let's move through, Leo, all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac signs, feelings and actions towards you. So if you didn't feel like you resonated with this message at all, possibly you have a zodiac sign you're interested in, and Leo Plus has already started for the month. So if you are interested in specific zodiac sign, head to the channel. If they're not out already, they will be soon. So subscribe and ring the bell so you get an alert. So let's see, Leo, all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's actions towards you for this week. So we got feelings and actions. Let's get started. We have Aries. I don't react when people mention you, and the 9 of Wands. Some of you feel extremely blocked out by an Aries. Some of you, an Aries actually has you blocked, or you have one blocked. It looks like people are mentioning you in their daily life, and they're trying their best to not really react. I don't really get much action from them here. And if they do take any action, I feel like they just still have a wall up. Next up is Taurus. I'm starting to understand our connection, and the Emperor. So Taurus could be one of these individuals who comes around indicating that they feel like they understand this connection now. They want to step up to the plate. They could definitely do so this week, or at least attempt to do so. They look like they're understanding more of what you mean to them. Next up is Gemini. We will be together again, and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like Gemini wants to have a second chance with you. Despite their distance with the Queen of Swords, I still feel like Gemini wants to be with you. The Five of Cups. So it looks like, okay, so Gemini is disappointing and distant, yet they're indicating that you two will be together again. So, yeah, you may just feel disappointed by Gemini this week. And Cancer, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you and justice. So I feel like for some of you, you may have gone through a divorce or a finality with this connection and separation. I do feel like for others of you, Cancer could be reminiscing and wanting to make things right with you here with the Devil. I feel like they are slightly still obsessive over you and or obsessing over you. I feel like they may try to tempt you back in or trigger you somehow this week. Next up is Leo. I wish I could take back my words, and the Three of Wands. So Leo may have said certain things that they wish they could take back. With the Three of Wands here, it looks like they are waiting for you to say something, or they're waiting for their moment to say something. Nonetheless, they're waiting and just contemplating on when to make their move or when is the right time to do something. Possibly apologize. Next up is Virgo. I couldn't let you get close to me, and the Four of Pentacles. So you're dealing with an extremely, extremely stubborn Virgo. They don't let you get too close to them, but I'm sure with the Four of Pentacles and this combination, when they want to get close to you, you got to do it or there's a problem, right? I'm feeling this vibe in this reading for some reason. So I feel like you could be dealing with a Virgo who only wants what they want, and whatever you want, it doesn't happen. They could be extremely stubborn and hard to deal with this week, if you're even dealing with them. Next up is Libra. I feel you leaving me behind, and the Two of Wands. So Libra feels like you have chosen the new path forward away from this connection. They feel like you are leaving them behind, and it feels like they feel like they're losing you here. With the Two of Wands, I definitely feel like they're anticipating to see what happens from this. Not necessarily sure on much action. The Moon, yeah, I don't feel like they're going to be taking much action. And if they do, it could be pretty hard to read. Next up is Scorpio. I wish I had treated you better. And the Seven of Swords. So it looks like for a lot of you, Scorpio may have deceived you, lied to you, or made you feel not good enough, taken advantage of you. They wish they had treated you better, but it's like they don't feel the need to apologize just yet. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. There's challenge between the two of you this week. Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like some of you may find yourself in a challenging position on if you should avoid this connection and sit in your solitude and or figure out a way to continuously work on yourself while also working on the connection with Scorpio, which could be difficult right now. Next up is Sagittarius. I'm afraid to contact you, and the Ace of Cups. All right, so this makes no sense here. So I feel like a Sagittarius could be slightly hypocritical or contradicting to where they make it seem like they're super scared to move this forward or say anything to you, and here comes the Ace of Cups. So it looks like they are facing a fear of contacting you. There it is, the Five of Wands. They may fear external indication of people involved or gossip, but man, the Sagittarius want to connect to you. I feel like they're going to fight the fear and try to make an offer this week. Next up is Capricorn. I wonder if you're happy without me, and the Page of Cups. So a message coming in from a Capricorn here. Page of Cups for me is kind of like an adding you on social media or messaging you very minimally. So if I were the Page of Cups and I were texting you, I would say, hey, how are you? Or hey, how have you been? So they wonder if they're happy without you, and it looks like they're going to indicate something to figure out if you are happy. Or if you two could talk. Could also be an apology with the Page of Cups as well. Next up is we have Aquarius. Finding out the truth crushed me, and the Nine of Swords. So it looks like Aquarius is really stressing out this connection. Something may have came out between the two of you that really hurt this Aquarius. It does look like they are overthinking very strongly. You could also be overthinking over this connection as well. The Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like Aquarius is staying to themselves as best as they possibly can and being as patient with themselves as they can. But it looks like this individual is stressing out and they feel the need to stay to themselves for some reason this week. And lastly, we have Pisces. We both know I'm not the one for you, and the Knight of Cups. So this one kind of doesn't really make much sense either. We both know I'm not the one for you, yet I'm going to try to pursue you with the Knight of Cups. And the ones that kind of don't make no sense, I mean, Sagittarius one's a little bit different because it looks like they're almost afraid of what other people will say. Like this one kind of gives me a... we both know I'm not the one for you, but I still feel something towards you, so you have to give me your attention. Like, I don't like that. Y'all, trust me, I'm a Pisces, okay? Y'all, we be doing some weird things. Six of Cups. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this person. I mean, I do know what's up with this person. Pisces people do that all the time. Mutable signs, no matter what element, they do kind of go back on themselves sometimes, depending on their other chart placements. Like me as a Pisces, I don't, because I have Leo in my energy, so I'm like super fixed with the way I present myself, but I am easily adaptable. Pisces here towards you, they are indicating we both know I'm not the one for you, yet they miss you and love you and want to connect to you. So I feel like you could be dealing with a slightly hypocritical Pisces, or a Pisces who's trying to get a chase out of you. So I'll expose them a little bit. If they do act like this, they're probably just trying to get a chase out of you, or trying to get you to give them more attention. So this is what I have here for you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I do want to show you the January giveaway. We have our amazing subscriber to the channel, Kelsey. You can find her somewhere in the comment section on one of these channels. She drew y'all a winter icy lion, and it is absolutely beautiful. So thank you, Kelsey, for this amazing donation to the channel for the giveaway. So I will be posting the winter icy lion on the community page. And she also made these really cute bracelets for you guys as well. So let me show you guys the bracelets so everyone can see how cute. A blue one with the lion in the middle with all the zodiacs, and a pink one. Oh, I didn't even notice. They also say Leo. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Kelsey. I'm going to post this giveaway up within the next 24 hours. And you will have about 2 weeks. 2 weeks to enter to win this giveaway. Because I know the last one I only gave y'all like 5 days. Because it took me a second to post it. But this one I'm going to post soon, so y'all have longer to enter to win, so more of you can have a chance. So thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a great week ahead. Bye now.